The effort to intensifying to stop the HIV epidemic that's affected more than 80 people in southeastern Indiana. A comprehensive HIV clinic that's offering everything from testing to treatment opened in the small town of Austin, Indiana, where the outbreak started. As Gretchen Frazee reports, health officials say they're happy for the help now, but there's a lesson to be learned about the consequences of ignoring drug problems in the state's rural counties.
It's almost 8 o'clock. Most people are just getting to work. But Dr. Will Cook has already put in a full day. He just finished an emergency room night shift, but there's still plenty of work to be done.
It's definitely there.
He and his team at Foundation's Family Medicine in Austin are preparing for what will become a weekly HIV clinic. When patients walk in the door, a nurse asks some basic questions about drug use and sexual behaviors. Then the nurse administers a preliminary drug test.
You take it, you hand it to them, and what they do is we put them in their mouth.
It takes about 20 minutes to get the results, and it's 99% accurate. Whether people test positive or negative, they talk with a nurse about HIV, addiction treatment options, the county's new needle sharing program, and safe sex practices.
Just one moment, please.
The clinic is possible because of an executive order the governor signed last week. It authorizes a needle sharing program in Scott County and allocates State Department of Health resources to the area, resources local officials have been asking for more than a decade.
Ever since I opened my practice in 2004, it was obvious that there was a problem with drug use here. Been asking for help for a long time. So in some ways we've forgotten rural America, and we tend to look the other way.
Cook and other health coalitions applied for multiple grants and tried to get the attention of state officials, but they were consistently denied funding.
It seemed to us here that it was probably a matter of time before HIV set in, but we never realized it was going to be as bad as it is.
Local agencies haven't sat idle, though. In 2011, the county got a wake-up call when 19 people overdosed on Opana, the prescription opioid that's been linked to the recent HIV cases.
We did do a lot of environmental strategies, which did address this. But we begin to see that people who were once getting a lot of Opana from their local physicians through our local pharmacies, that was curtailed. But somehow they're getting it from somewhere.
It's a lot easier for us to fight methamphetamines, which we've kept down, heroin, which we've kept down. But when you're talking about a legal substance that's only illegal, when you sell it, that's very difficult to fight.
Scott County law enforcement plan to continue cracking down on Opana use, but they're also hoping to do more on the treatment side.
We are looking now at treating everyone that's HIV positive in the jail, testing and offering treatment for that. Again, there's a funding mechanism that we're hoping to get from the state to help us with the tremendous expense of these medications.
Back at Foundation's Family Medicine, Dr. Cook says his clinic is finally getting the resources it needs. But the governor's executive order is only effective for 30 days. And health officials warn more resources need to be allocated to other counties where the virus is spreading.
These problems exist all across Indiana. You know, we may just be the canary in the coal mine. Hopefully maybe a wake-up call that we can't forget about any American.
About 30 people showed up to Foundation's Family Medicine's first HIV clinic Tuesday. They plan to offer free HIV testing every day of the week and will host a full clinic every Tuesday.